Well, good afternoon, everybody, again, honey, and happy Monday, y'all. Child, let me freshen up my lips real quick. I just got finished having lunch. Okay, I had a small piece of pork chop with some green peppers, red, orange, yellow peppers on top, and regular onions. Child. Anyway, so how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, honey. If you don't know where you are, if you just stumbled across, honey, you have stumbled across the Eyes Married Now show, aka Miss Baby Hair. Honey called me Miss Baby Hair, honey, and I will answer. Excuse me, Miss Baby. Yes, that would be me. Honey, yeah, squiggly wigs, y'all, aka baby hair. Isn't it cute, y'all? It's just the cutest little thing. Yeah, so that's me all day long, honey. Call me baby hair, honey. I don't care what you call me, Lord, you call me. All right, y'all. All right, so let me freshen up my lips, y'all, cause I was just eating. So guess y'all saying, didn't shouldn't you have done that before you came on? Well, yeah, but y'all like to see stuff, so yeah. All right, y'all. So bad. What we gonna talk about? Hey, we gonna shimmy shake first. All right, y'all. So now, happy belated Valentine's Day again. I did my first video, so y'all, if you haven't seen that, go on back and watch it. It's called "It's Your Fault." Second time around, something like that, something to that effect. Just go check it out, honey. But anyway, so I figured I was supposed to come at y'all last week in reference to relationship type stuff, being as though we was coming up on Valentine's Day, and I was just going to try to gear things that I talk about towards that, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, it's not too late because it still may help somebody, because relationships go on past Valentine's Day. Okay, Valentine's Day is just a special one day a year where you can just go all out for your mate. Technically, you should be just being the sweetest person ever all year round to your mate. I mean, just bottom line. You should just be a sweetheart all year round. And then on Valentine's Day, that's just like you just go that extra step, that extra mile. Okay? So anyway, I wanted to talk about something that's very, I think, serious, and that needs to be, I just want to talk about it, okay? And just put it out there, because this might help somebody too. Okay, I was watching a show last week, excuse me, I don't know what the name of the show was, but it was one of those crime shows where they do reenactments of crimes, and then they try to solve the crime, and they talk to witnesses and all that kind of stuff. So when they, take once they catch the suspect, they got to go to court, but they got to compile all their, evidence. Like me when I was talking about, my whole court, I've got investigation going on, forensics. Yeah, that's still happening. Yeah, court date. Yeah, it's coming now. Just stay tuned, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new to the Baby Hair Show, I'm sorry, the Eyes Married Now show, honey, you better hit subscribe, honey, and catch up. Okay, honey, you got to catch up. Honey, it is a time in the land over on this piece, okay? All right, now, I just keep it real and keep it 100, okay? All right, and I always try to say, and I posted this on Facebook last week, I says, random thought, you should never wake up a sleeping bear. In other words, you shouldn't fuck with people who wasn't never fucking with you from the beginning, honey. Yeah, don't wake up a sleeping bear. Let a sleeping bear sleep, honey. Okay? All right now. And then on top of that, this is what I don't like. Okay, so you should never wake up a sleeping bear, but then you got some dumb motherfuckers. Excuse me, I can't get loud and off the chain because I do have my children in the house. Now, they're in another part, so they don't hear me. But so I'm not going to be, loud and vibrant as I can get. Mama can get out the gate when she needs to, honey. I can read you up one side and down another, honey. 45 minutes flat, okay? I won't skip a beat. I won't stutter, honey. I will not stutter. I won't trip over my words like I'm doing right now. Honey, when I get out the gate on your ass, Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, hit subscribe, honey, because you may not understand what I'm talking about. But hit subscribe, honey. Go back into the archives, aka past videos, and play catch up, honey. Okay. So anywho, yeah. So back to what I was saying. I was watching one of those type crime shows where they do reenactment of crimes and they try to investigate and find out what had happened. So this particular situation that they were investigating, it involved a transgender. Um, and a transgender is someone who was born as a male, but then they work towards transferring over to be a female. Some people get the surgery where they actually, get the female parts, and some people don't get the surgery, but they still live their life, fully as a female, and they call those transgendered people. So what had happened was, it was a guy, he had went out and he had met this girl. I'm gonna just say girl because he didn't know. Okay, far as he knew, he had met a nice, beautiful young lady. Okay, so okay, they got dating or whatever have you. So fine. Eventually, he invited her over to his house. Now he was in the house. He was, the reenactment showed that he was in his kitchen. He was cooking a nice dinner. I mean, he was excited because the girl that he had met was bomb. Okay, yeah, bing bang bong. Okay, honey, she had it going on. Okay, from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, so he was just so excited and so thrilled about this big catch that this beautiful lady that he had caught. And so she came on over, and he was in the kitchen, so she came on in the kitchen where he was, and I mean, like, he was just on her, bam. He just started, set her up on the counter, and he just, they just started caressing each other and kissing, and he was just feeling, and just, they was just like in the heat of the moment, right in the kitchen on the counter. So as he was feeling on her, he got down to the private area, and he felt her private part, which was a penis. She hadn't had the surgery to get the penis removed. I don't even know if she wanted the penis removed, but she was definitely living her life as a transgender woman, totally dressed like a woman, had hips, behind, had everything. But when he went to feel, he felt down in her private area, and he felt a penis. And honey, when I tell you that man flipped all the way out, okay? That man flipped all the way out. Let me tell you how he flipped out. Honey, he felt that what was a penis, and he just like stopped and looked like, you I mean, he just went off. Like, he couldn't believe it. And she was trying to explain. Like, she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was going to tell you. I just didn't get a chance to tell you. And, honey, before you know it, he had went and got one of them knives. You know how you have those little cutlery sets sitting on your counter with all the different knives and stuff? Honey, he got one of them knives out that cutlery set and started stabbing. I know he stabbed that woman at least 30 times. Right in his kitchen. Honey, that was a bloody scene. Okay? So that was awful. He didn't give her a chance to explain. He was just like, it's just like he had just lost his mind. Just like he snapped. Soon as he felt it, he just snapped, and he stabbed her like 30 times and killed her. So my point is, I just wanted to give just a little tad bit of advice to anybody out there who is living as a transgender woman. And this is just a little word of advice, because like I said, some people don't take too kindly finding out later that the person that they were attracted to is a man. So I think it's best, before you even go out on your first date, I think, just for your own safety, and just in all fairness, you want to give a person an opportunity to say whether or not they want it, because some people may not mind. You know what I'm saying? Once they find out that you're transgender, they might not mind. But then you have some people who are kind of homophobic, and they don't play that shit, and they ain't having it. And yeah, they might snap. So I just think personally, you do what you want to do, but for safety reasons, I just think personally you should let a person know where you stand. If they meet you and they truly think that you are a woman, but you're really not a woman. You're living as a woman, but you still have all the male parts. I just think, in all fairness, you should let that person know before you get in there. You might want to let them know over the phone too, because some people will zap out right in person. Just the thought that they thought that a man was sexy. You know what I'm saying? you might want to tell them over the phone, hey, listen, you know what I mean? Yeah, you might want to break all that down. I personally don't think that I would want to break it down to them face to face because, like I said, some people are very homophobic. And just the idea that they were attracted to a female, to a male, just the idea that someone may have seen them talking to you. You know, you may have people who knew that you were a transgender. They didn't know it, and they things start running through their mind like, well, who? Oh my gosh, I was attracted to a man. Who saw me? Did my buddy see me? Like if you meet them at a club or something, did my buddy see me talking to them? Did some other people, see me talking to them? They're gonna think I'm gay. People just kind of homophobic people, all that kind of stuff just kind of runs through their head once they meet a transgender and found out later that it is one. So just for safety reasons, because you have a lot of transgender women getting killed these days. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm never in agreement with that because, see, this is my thing. Okay. Everybody is entitled to live their life the way they choose. Okay. You have to answer to God for yourself. Okay. Can't nobody answer for what you do in life but you. Okay. So whatever you do in this life, whatever you believe in, at the end, you'll have to answer to a higher power. Okay. I can't answer for you. You can't answer for me. Okay. So I'm not one to judge. Okay. I'm not one to judge people how they want to live, what they choose to do. You do you. Okay. Because I don't have a hell or a heaven to put you in. So I'm the last person that's going to judge you for your sexual preference. Okay. And then besides that, sin is sin. Okay. All sin weighs the same. So if anybody ever tell a transgender person or a gay person, oh, you going straight to hell, you tell them that EYESMARRIEDNOW said, I will meet you there. Okay. Yeah. How about we gonna meet together? Cause all sin weighs the same. So you might not be gay, you might not be a transgender, okay, but you might be fornicating. Okay, you might be sleeping around or sleeping with your boyfriend whom you're not even married to. Okay, um, you can sit down and eat a whole plate of food, which is called glutton, which is a sin. So wait a minute, y'all. Hello. To who? Okay. All right. Bye bye. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. So you may not be committing that particular sin, but a sin is a sin is a sin. Okay. So yeah, before you start peeping in somebody else's door, honey, you better take a look in your own. Okay. I don't like people that live in glass houses and throw stones. So yeah, tell them when they say you're going to hell, I will meet you there, honey. All right. So yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there. Be careful. Just tell people up front what the deal is because you never know how a person may take it and they may snap and it may cause you your life. Okay. So that's all, y'all. I just wanted to bring y'all that story. Maybe it'll help somebody who's struggling with a decision as to whether or not they want to be honest now or later or whatever have you. And that's it. Okay. So hit subscribe, honey, and all my emails, all of my videos will come straight to your email inbox, right in your channel feed. Okay. All right now. Goodbye.